From the station that's working for you, you're watching Fox 4 News at 8 a.m.
You want to make some major changes in the new year. Maybe you have a goal that's just keeps slipping away, you can't quite accomplish. We have a corporate sales trainer and author here, Todd Natenberg, with some great tools for a better 2010. Now, you're an independent consultant. You go into businesses and you help them increase their profits by identifying these goals and working towards them. So can we take any of those tools and just apply them in our ordinary lives?
Absolutely. One of the things that's important to realize, though, as we are in 2010, those companies and individuals who do flourish the most, those will be the companies that are starting with a sales process. Companies that flourished in 2009 will need to find a new way in 2010. They'll have to establish a new process, and that means going to an outside perspective. You know, Lauren, nothing breaks my heart more than when a company goes bankrupt and people lose their jobs.
People lose jobs.
It's their livelihood. And had the sales leaders just invest a little bit of time and a little bit of money in a new process, much like I do detail in my book, I Just Got a Job in Sales, Now What? It was so avoidable. Either ripe or you rot. Nothing between.
Whether you're in sales or no matter what kind of job you have or if you're looking for a job, your tips apply. You start with specific goals. Now, we hear that before, writing down specific goals. Where do you go from there?
Exactly. You go from writing down specific goals. When I say specific, it's different than, say, just the measurable goals. For instance, one of the things I do at my company is we work specifically with companies that have between 10 salespeople and 100 salespeople. Revenues between 1 million and 100 million. Employees between 100 employees and 1,000 employees. So it's important that you have that specificity. Then the next thing that you do after that specificity is we talk a lot about not multitasking. You need to create these weekly outcomes. We call them at our company, expect excellence.
What does that mean? What's an expect excellence activity? Expect
excellence, as an example, I have a client that is a 20-person, 20 salespeople telecommunications company. The revenues were $15 million. So what an outcome would mean is, so for them, instead of just saying, I want to get a new client, they wanted to get 20 new clients where the average revenue of each of those clients was about $5,000. So one of the expect excellences that we put together for them was to make 100 phone calls on a particular day. And to not multitask, to treat those 100 phone calls as if it was an appointment, to schedule appointments. So even if...
So you give your whole focus to that specific activity.
Exactly, no matter what. You turn off the cell phone. You do everything. And so the idea was, even when a client would call up with a client emergency or another better prospect wants to meet with them on that day, they would not do that. And the result of that was we actually increased the revenues from $15 million, an additional $200,000 a month in revenue, or $2.2 million a year, just by implementing that not multitasking philosophy.
Just focusing. Now, if people want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
The way they can do that, they can visit me on the web at IJustGotAJobInSales.com, or they can give me a call at 816-876-9184, and I wish everybody the best of luck in 2010.
Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, Lauren.